Explain what is kind of, there's not much to explain because this situation is like really quite nothing, but I'm gonna explain what happened in a post in a second once I wake up. But this creator was literally just posting pictures of me to promote their shirts and their brand on their page yesterday, and tagged me in stories. So I don't know what this is about, but this drama has happened before and I just want it to end. I don't want any like lame internet feuds, but a lot of people are like confused as fuck about what is going on, but what I'm saying and what she's saying are basically the same things, but it's just like really not a big deal. But I guess I'll explain in a second. I really don't want to be reposting smaller accounts on my page for other people to go and comment on, because I know the reach is a lot bigger on my side. So I might repost this and block out their name if I can still do this, but I still want to have a say in stuff that's being posted about me and be able to control my side of the story, because a lot of the times I'm not able to. And if this is someone that I'm actually able to communicate with, then of course I'm going to repost it, but then I get shamed for reposting it and putting like small people with smaller platforms that have less reach of people to be, you know, arguing with on like a blast, but then mentioning me in this for over a year now. I don't want to put like people on blast that have a lower reach than me, but if you're involving me in shit that is like I don't want to be involved in, then I should be able to have the right to say my part. But also, this does not make you as a brand look great, which I've explained to you before. And when we both actually apologized to each other after this drama, which I thought was like super blown out and silly, you asked to collaborate with me again, and you were still posting my pictures for promotion online, which I'm fine with, but I don't understand what this bounce back is for. Drama just makes both of us look like asshats, and in a time where I was involving myself in drama, which I extremely regret, I look back on it and I think, ew, like that's gross and tacky and embarrassing to just like involving yourself in just like negativity constantly. And that's what I was doing 2 years ago, but this drama was actually brought to me, and I'll probably cringe looking back on this story in a year or so, but I do, because things are constantly being said about me, I do feel the need to constantly defend myself, even if everything is not true or overblown. Probably delete all of these in a second because it's grossing me out, and I know I said I would explain shit, but I feel like everyone gets it. But the last point is, this was 3 years ago. I was 15 at the time. This person was an adult fighting with me constantly, and I was just trying to make my own brand, as so were you, independently. We were both independent. I don't get what the drama was about. You posted me on a story yesterday. The thing about the copy, this is all just a bit silly, love. But yeah, I think that I won't make any more posts about this. This just keeps being brought to me. I don't know what to do about. People are asking me why I deleted all of the tags and like disconnect myself with the Tripship account after all of this drama. Is because after those posts had been made about me for the second time, the first posts were years ago and we talked about it and apologized to each other years ago. I messaged them despite all of this going on, which I should have just ignored, asking why they were so upset to be making these posts, if we could resolve it in any way, and what they wanted from me to be able to make them feel better and stop this drama. We talked about it. They said that the reason they were angry is because I tagged their personal account instead of their business account. So I said, how can I resolve it? I tagged their business account. We talked it out and they still would not delete their post. So I decided that I don't want to be involved with their brand at all. I don't want to support their brand. I'm not silencing them. I just literally don't want to be in any affiliation with them, and I just want this to be over because it's so stressful. Really just want all of this to be over, and I tried my hardest to resolve it with them, but it seems to be going nowhere, and they seem to just be wanting to be reposting drama and carrying on the story. So there's not much I can do than literally disconnect myself with them and not be tagging, not involve myself, which includes not acknowledging them. I'm not trying to silence creators. I tagged them before on many pages, and the whole drama in itself is dumb, but the reason And that I took off the tags today is because I don't want any affiliation with someone who is not willing to talk it out, understand my side, and come to a common ground, which I was willing to do with them. This is just, even though it's so small, it's about tops that could be resolved in a second, and I've tried to. It's bringing up so many other things, people on their side mentioning stuff about when I was abused, calling me an abuse exploiter, calling me an eating disorder exploiter, dragging up old pictures of me, and it's extremely tiring to the mental. Any type of drama, no matter how small it is, I know it seems like nothing to you guys, but it's like impactful for my mental health, and probably that person's too. So I thought the easiest way to resolve this was to actually talk personally and find out what the issue is, but they don't want to do that. They just want to post drama, so I'm gonna stop talking about this.
Because it only occurs when you love something more than you love yourself. I doubt you've ever dared to love anybody that much.
but I don't feel like smiling. Well, it doesn't matter how you feel inside, you know? It's what shows up on the surface that counts. That's what my mother taught me. Take all your bad feelings and push them down, all the way down, and then you'll fit in. But I don't feel like smiling.